What's going on, everyone? LP here for Nyobicomics, writer and creator of the comics NYOBI and Savage Sin, and I bid you greetings and welcome. Today, we're taking a look at Marvel Rivals and how some players are unhappy with the Hellfire Gala event, and I can't say that I blame them. I ran into this myself. How do I pass from Stage 2 to Stage 3? I had to figure it out. Talk to my buddy Christian, same thing. He's like, man, what the fuck do I do? So I get it, ladies and gentlemen. It was a little bit confusing. You have a right to be somewhat upset. Plus, it's just long. I mean, it's a long grind to get that one Wolverine skin, let me tell you. But let's go over this article here from our good friends at Game Rant, see what's going on. So they go on to say that Marvel Rival players have come together to express their frustrations with the game's most recent events, the Hellfire Gala. Yes, it's long. It's bullshit. It was kind of confusing. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And they force you to do things that you probably don't do. Like if you don't play healer, well, tough luck. You got to heal like 60,000 points to get this one Wolverine skin. It's a grind. I don't blame them for being mad. NetEase Games recently brought back Marvel Rivals Season 0 Battle Pass, giving players who missed out on it the first time the ability to purchase it. Gamers who have taken advantage of the offer don't have to worry about finishing the pass right away, as battle passes do not expire once they're purchased. True. One of the cool things that Marvel Rival does is that you don't have a timer ticking down to doomsday, and then you don't get to progress any further in the battle pass, much like other games have, like Tekken. Tekken ain't, I'm looking at you. In addition to Hellfire Gala's Moments, NetEase Games recently re-released Galactica's Gift event in Rivals as a way of celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the game's closed alpha. This was the first time fans were able to get their hands on the game, which the developers said was an exciting moment for the team. As part of the event, players are able to claim rewards like sprays, Chrono Shield cards, and even a costume coin. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my coin. The costume coin can redeem for one of the 33 skins that appeared at the shop when the game first made its debut way back in the turbulent times known as December 2024. It's worth noting that the costume coin will unlock a skin for the player, but not the entire skin bundle. However, fans who wish to complete a bundle for a costume they own can do so at a discounted price. There's always a way to wring an extra dollar out of you, isn't there? Well, with that said, in a recent post, Growth Immediate 6430, a name you can trust, expressed a lot of frustration over the Hellfire Gala's Moment event in the game, which reward players, I should say, with a wide variety of cosmetics, including the new costume for Wolverine. And if you don't know what costume it is, it's like patch Wolverine, so he's in like a tuxedo and he's wearing his eye patch and stuff. It's pretty iconic from the 90s back in the day. The player pointed out some of the wording surrounding the event is obtuse, making it somewhat harder to decipher what gamers actually need to do to fully move on from Act 2 to Act 3. In part, it seems to be because Act 2 has multiple stages. Yeah, there's multiple bullshit. So what happens is when you're playing in Act 2 in this event, it's going to say that it's been completed, and it's not been completed because chances are you have an unfinished quest within the list somewhere, and it won't let you proceed even though it looks like you can proceed until you've done absolutely every quest the game wants. That's sort of the trick. I had to explain that to my buddy. And of course, never, ever lay out an event like this again. People are getting mad, I guess so. In addition to having multiple stages, the frustrated player pointed out that after completing Act 2, they were locked out of progressing the event for the rest of the day. Yeah, that happened to me too, 100%. Since the event has a time limit, this could stop someone from completing it altogether. Truth, 100%. The event seems to have become a particular point of frustration for players who just want to claim the patch costume skin for Wolverine, as Hellfire Gala Moments requires gamers to jump through several hoops. And there's a lot of hoops to complete all the stages in time. Yeah, I mean, you have to bust ass, and I did bust ass. Fortunately, and there may be some good news here. Maybe there's some good news on the horizon. Marvel Rivals' most recent patch notes mentioned that the event would be extended by 1 week. I don't know if 1 week's enough, but okay, you're going to extend it by a week. giving gamers more time to sort out what they need to do in order to finish the Hellfire Gala Moment event. The patch notes also mention that players will now be able to use up to 5 sprays simultaneously during a match. Oh, fucking joy. Despite the few hiccups with the recent Season 2 event, many fans seem to be feeling optimistic about the future of Marvel Rivals. Well, we got Ultron coming out in 7 days, right? So, new patch on the way, May 30th. May 30th be with you. Ultron is on the way. New strategist for the game, a flying healer. I can't wait to see this. But my advice to Marvel is this. Please use different wording for your quests, for your events. Make sure that it is simple, clear as mud in what you need to do to obtain said prizes, to see if it's worth said effort. You know, not everyone can spend every waking moment on this game to try and compete for a skin with several hoops to jump through and red tape and all that sort of stuff. Guys, you need to make it a little easier. You need to make, I mean, I'm not saying you just have to give this shit away. I like earning shit in game. Like, here's some stuff you got to do, and if you do it, you earn it. But make it relevant or equal to the tasks involved. If I have to jump through 3 weeks of bullshit, man, I'm hoping I'm getting more than just a skin for my effort. To be honest and to be fair with you, right? But I do enjoy the game. I love the game. I'm having a great time with the game. We're going to continue to cover Marvel Rivals right here on this channel, right here on NYOBI. So if you like, my 2 cents and weighing in on the game, and I do play it fairly often, and we'll get back to doing this live at some point. I do have a gaming channel called Digital Disaster, where just everything in my life is a total disaster as we reach the end of the internet. You're more than welcome to check out that channel. We only have 11 subscribers, so give us a hand and help us out. Let us grow together, if you will. And also, if you are watching this video, you're a comic book fan, you're a Marvel Rivals fan, you might just like what I do with NYOBI and Savage Sin. NYOBI is essentially female X-Men. Savage Sin is high fantasy. My love letter to D&D. These are 2 great comics that you can get on eBay, through me directly, through Gumroad, through Drive-Thru Comics, through our Kickstarters when we launch them. If you want to read digitally, you want to read on the cheap, you want to read on the go, on your phone, on your tablet, on your PC, then I would suggest staying tuned from a word from our sponsor right now. All right, and you're probably wondering just who is today's sponsor, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't do the line, so let's let it rip. Well, it was me, Austin. It was me all along. And today, we're not talking about eBay, though you're more than welcome to go there. We are talking about Gumroad. That's right, nyobicomics.gumroad.com, where you can get your NYOBI and Savage Sin fix digitally, read anytime, anywhere for pretty cheap. And it doesn't get any cheaper than reading NYOBI Birthright #1 for free. That's right. If you guys never checked out a NYOBI story before, I find that Birthright 1 and 2 is some of my best written work. And I am offering you, the loyal viewer, the chance to come and read Birthright #1 for free. You can go to gumroad.com. You can donate $0 and it will let you download the book. Or you can throw me some shekels in return. That is all up to you. But you can get it for free. Again, nyobicomics.gumroad.com. Scan the QR code just above my beady little head here, and it will take you exactly where you need to go to download Birthright #1. And if you enjoy it, if you like it, then consider maybe picking up some of the other digital comics. And stay tuned for another video coming at you real soon.